Story, Sharing the Right Way. Amanda and Jeremiah were like two peas in a pod. They met on the very first day of daycare and became instant best friends. Their teacher, Mrs. Harris, welcomed them with a warm smile, then gave them a very important rule to follow. We share everything. Amanda and Jeremiah took her words to heart, and they embraced this rule with all their might. They shared crayons, pencils, and even the swings on the playground. They shared so much that even their lunches were half and half, like peanut butter and jelly. It seemed like the perfect way to be friends. However, as the days went by, Amanda and Jeremiah began to realize that there were some drawbacks to their all-encompassing sharing. Sharing toys was great, but what about their clothes? Jeremiah couldn't fit into Amanda's pink dress, and Amanda didn't fancy wearing Jeremiah's oversized cowboy boots. One day, Amanda wanted to color a beautiful picture, but her crayons were nowhere to be found. She found them in Jeremiah's backpack alongside his half-eaten sandwich. It wasn't fun to wear each other's clothes and eat each other's snacks. They soon discovered that sharing didn't always make them happy. Fights began to break out. Amanda and Jeremiah quarreled over which toy was whose and who should wear which shirt. Mrs. Harris sighed as she tried to help them understand the true meaning of sharing. "You don't have to share everything," she explained patiently. "You can share your toys, your ideas, and your time, but you don't need to share your clothes or your lunch." Amanda and Jeremiah were confused. They had tried so hard to follow the rule. Feeling disheartened, they went outside to think about what Mrs. Harris had said. As they sat on the grass, they noticed a group of children playing with a colorful ball. Amanda's eyes lit up, and she wanted to join in, but Jeremiah had the ball in his hands. Amanda felt a surge of disappointment and began to cry. Seeing Amanda upset, Jeremiah felt terrible. He realized that he didn't have to keep the ball all to himself. He walked over to Amanda, handed her the ball, and said, "Here, you can have a turn." Amanda's tears turned into a smile as she thanked Jeremiah with a big hug. It was at that moment that Amanda and Jeremiah understood the true meaning of sharing. It wasn't about giving away everything you had. It was about being considerate and letting others have a turn. They returned to the classroom, eager to tell Mrs. Harris that they had figured it out. "We know what sharing really means," they exclaimed, their faces beaming with newfound understanding. Amanda and Jeremiah's journey had taught them that sharing wasn't about giving away everything you had. It was about being kind and considerate, making sure everyone had a chance to play, to learn, and to be happy. We Share Everything is a heartwarming story about the importance of kindness and understanding, showing children that sharing is about spreading joy, making others happy, and letting everyone have a turn. It's a lesson in friendship that reminds us that the best way to share is with a generous heart and a smile. Moral of the story. The moral of We Share Everything is that sharing is not just about giving away everything you have, but it's about being kind, considerate, and understanding of others. It teaches children that true sharing is about spreading happiness, letting everyone have a turn, and making sure that others feel included and cared for. This story underscores the importance of empathy and the joy that comes from seeing others happy and content. It encourages children to share not just their possessions, but also their time, kindness, and friendship, fostering a sense of community and harmony in their interactions with others. The end.